Welcome to Channel 69 News, the Newsroom Num Nums. First, your co-anchor, that's right, Drew Lotsenizer. And the main anchor, the beautiful star himself, Carl Jones. All right, Drew, what's going to be on the menu tonight?
News. Good news.
I love good news, so buckle up and get ready for some Channel 69 news.
You remember when we actually used to do that, though?
Yeah.
News. Good.
Yeah, I like good news. It is great news.
It's funny news.
I know the people, the good people. They like
really
me.
good people. We're going to build a wall.
We're gonna build a wall.
There's a wall between you and I, and you are going to pay for it.
Yes. Well, China's gonna pay for it. China will pay for it.
Every other company except the United States is going to pay for it.
That's tariffs, because we're gonna tariff them.
Alaska will pay for the wall.
Alaska. We're gonna sell them Alaska back.
That was theorized.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I heard all the rumors.
But no, dude, we are going to do some news articles today. Our 3 articles today, we're going to have Home Wrecker.
Ooh, I love a good wrecking of homes.
What is in the water?
Chemicals.
Chemicals.
Well, unless it's Flint, Michigan, and it's bacteria. I think it's bacteria or lead. I don't know. It's still not clean.
And the last one is what in the butt?
I like that. What in the butt? I put it in my butt. In my butt.
Are you okay
I
there?
put it in my butt. That's a throwback, dude.
I know.
That's a throwback. I want like the little dude kicking and dancing down here.
First story. Headline reads, Realtor accused of being homewrecker for spreading holiday cheer.
Ooh.
It was just weird. What do you think happened?
Well, hopefully what happened wasn't the same thing that happened to our weather or sportsman. They got arrested. Is that what happened to her?
No.
Oh.
Do we even want to know what happened to them, though?
No. Oh, no.
Was there streaking involved?
I can't say, but black bars would have to be pulled out if we showed you. Very small black bars. But black bars.
There's no place for home wrecking for the holidays. A Georgia realtor was shocked when her Christmas cards of goodwill turned a community upside down as she inadvertently almost broke up a marriage.
Oh my God.
I was thinking, who doesn't like getting a Christmas card, said Jenny Smith,
Yeah.
52.
Well, that's true. That's lovely. That's a nice gesture.
That's true. Smith explained in a recent TikTok that a few years ago, one simple greeting, Merry Christmas, we are so happy to have you in our real estate family, did not bring tidings of comfort and joy. At the time, she purchased extra Christmas cards, preferring to err on the side of caution in case she forgot about somebody when she was in her professional sphere.
Gotcha.
And with some leftovers, she thought that further community outreach was an appropriate solution.
No, so she had extra and just sent them to random people?
We randomly picked some people in her database that we had their addresses and sent them a Christmas card, she said, who played a voicemail she received during a holiday humbug named David. You sent a Christmas card to my house by mistake. And now my wife is accusing me of buying a house for a hidden girlfriend because you supposedly talked to me back in June.
What dude, what's wrong with this wife? Now that is, come on, dude. Come on.
You need to straighten this out before it gets very, very ugly. The nervous realtor called the hubby,
Oh my
who put
God.
his wife on the phone. She told the news. Thankfully, the storm spouse was able to laugh off this incident post-explanation. She was actually very nice. They both were. And I apologized, and I said, it comes from a church background where we used to give Christmas cards to everybody at church, whether you knew them or not.
Yeah. It's not a bad... First off, this is a wife problem here, dude. I don't know what kind of wife you married, but the fact that you get one random card, which happens all the times with businesses, okay? Insurance companies will send me handwritten address cards to get you to open. It's like, do you want our insurance? Right? It's like, gotcha. Do you see that I hand wrote your address? Don't you want to buy my insurance now? And it's like, no, I don't. I think that his wife's cheating on him. I think it's projection.
Damn.
I think it's straight up projection. Who gets that jealous besides a cheater?
Someone who's been cheated on?
No. Maybe, but I feel like you're still cheating. I feel like you're still the cheater, man. You just don't. Who gets a Christmas card and goes, you bought a whole house and I didn't know? Like, it wasn't like, oh, you got, who's this card from? Your other girlfriend? No, it's, oh, you bought a whole new house and got a whole separate life away from me?
What a conclusion to jump to.
Yeah, right?
There are multiple things that could say.
There's like checks. You should have, you know what I mean? It's like checking your car for a problem. You just don't go, oh, the engine's blown up. Let's get rid of this thing.
Last year, she had more than enough cards to fill the holiday season, so she vowed to be a little less generous with her greetings from here on out. She says, oh no, I don't think that I will ever do that again.
Look what that bitch did.
You ruined it for everybody.
You ruined it for everybody. I could have got a nice Christmas card. And that bitch had to go and ruin it.
My mom puts Christmas cards up and around like doorways.
Yeah.
Like, she gets so many of them being a teacher. Different students will send them and things like that. And multiple door frames are just covered.
Your mom loves her knickknacks.
Yeah. She
always has. Nothing wrong with it. They're all displayed nicely. But it just makes a house like Mr. Krabs' house.
Yeah.
And your hallways are skinny.
I know.
And when we had to move stuff, man, my butt got tight. It's like, if I break one of these bells.
Dude, I broke one angel figurine she had like 8 times. I'd break it, I'd glue it back together, and then break it next week.
Did she find out?
Yeah.
She had so many, she was okay about it? Like, would she get visibly upset?
Kinda. The one that was really funny is, I don't know if I might not have told you this. I got her something for birthday, Christmas one year. It was a washing basin. It has a pitcher. It's like blue and white polka dots or whatever.
Yeah. And
it has a washing basin. In the old days, you used to fill the pitcher full of water, pour the water in the basin, and then use that to either wash your hands or wash your face or whatever.
Okay.
And I thought that this was some family handed down antique. Like, I'm never going to be able to find this again. And it was in the bathroom, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You probably seen it when you were in there. But
probably had no clue what it was.
Right. And she, for whatever reason, took that out and that stand and put it on the front porch. And I went to go open my window one day, and the screen fell out, and it hit the pitcher and knocked it onto the concrete.
Oh,
and
my God.
Completely shattered it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What an event. That sounds like Final Destination bullshit.
Dude, it was horrible. And the whole thing just shattered into pieces. And I'm sitting there just, oh no, she's going to be so angry. And I decided to go on eBay, and I found the exact same one. And I went, okay, maybe this is some type of tie. But it wasn't really expensive. It was like $30 or $40.
Yeah.
And it came with the same basin and the vase.
Yeah.
I went, I'm gonna get it. And like,
replace it.
Yeah, she's never gonna know.
Yeah,
It might even be a little cleaner.
They'll never know. Who's gonna know?
The box came, and the basin was broken from the new one. I went, well, I only needed the vase. The basin was already still good, so I put it both together. Like 3 years later, I talked to her one holiday, and I was like, oh yeah, I broke your basin. And I replaced it. She goes, yeah, I don't know where I got that. I've been trying to get rid of it for a long time.
What do you trying to get rid of it? Like, throwing it away is not an option.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you just can't just get rid of it. Just throw it out.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I would be really easy be able to do like a breaking thing. like a rage room.
Ooh.
They call them. You just throw up some tarps and just break a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, in your mom's house.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that and then restart our collection. At some point, you got to restart that shit.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff.
My mom has a Cinderella problem.
I know. Yeah. We love her.
Well, I know, but like, I am so scared every time you go over there, and it's like, I'm never by them, but there's always the possibility's never zero. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be the one that walks past when the earthquake happens.
There's sometimes I walk by and I hear that thing flex. I'm like, oh, hold on, no one.
She said that for a long time.
Yeah, she has. Yeah, she has. They like their corner stuff. I don't know what it is, but everything's like fits right in a corner, triangular. We couldn't get the video for this, but anyone who's local would probably hear this. But our little town actually had something go on for the first time. We had our first viral fight at a gas station. It was really pathetic watching these two guys fight each other at our local gas station. Like, what did they used to call that? World Star. It was like World Star, our own personal World Star. It was awful.
Throwdown, and it wasn't even good.
No, it was two guys just got road rage, pulled over in a gas station and went at it, and it was like hands like this, them getting scared to get hit. You know, they're like backed up with the flat palm, like cat motion. Like, all
right, but you ready for our second story here? Our
second
daily
dose of dumb incorporated. Like Doofenshmirtz.
You're going to go and ruin a good thing.
Like Doofenshmirtz.
Headline reads, Indian temple goers mistake AC condensation dripping on sculpture for holy water.
So the other day I read something kind of close to this. You know those parking stones that are like just big and round?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Dude. In last episode. 2 episodes
did we?
Ago. Yeah, where I said they're like the big red balls in Target.
Yes. And they were worshiping those. So this is funny. I'm sorry, but people in India, you're ready to worship anything.
Devotees at a temple in Viridian, India, queued to drink the water dripping from an elephant sculpture, believed it was holy water from the feet of Lord Krishna, but it was only condensation from the temple's air conditioning.
Who comes up with that?
What temple has air conditioning?
Good point.
What world are we living in?
Both these things. Who just, like, come on, man. Once again, like we said with the wife, there's like steps of logic you should take, right? So this dude walks by, or woman walks by, an elephant statue, and it just kind of like drips water. And you go, oh, it's holy water. Not condensation, which is totally natural for like anything to get, right? Like condensation is just a natural thing. We don't think it's condensation. No. No. It's holy water from some dude's feet. Okay.
What's funny is in the photo, you can see the air conditioner.
Oh my God, you can! Dude, it's not even a secret! Oh, what lodge? Oh, man.
Shocking videos show dozens of people at the Sharibanki Bihari temple in the city of Viridian queuing in front of a wall-mounted elephant statue to drink the liquid dripping from it once again, brought into the spotlight the barrier between religious devotion and critical thinking, or even common sense. It was reported that all of these people believed the liquid to be Sharan Armit, sacred water from the feet of Lord Krishna, when in fact it was merely condensation from the temple's air conditioning unit. Temple authorities issued a clarification to convince people to stop drinking the dripping liquid.
How many of them do you think got sick first?
Oh, a whole bunch.
But it was from the feet of Krishna. I must be evil. This is just God cleansing my guts.
I'm Googling. Can I drink the water that comes out of my air conditioner?
No.
Question on Reddit. Brah, why are you even considering this?
Dude, who asked that? Who sees water dripping? Okay, if I'm in a desert, but in that case, I'm dying anyway, so I'm drinking any water. You know? But I'm sitting at home. I pay for tap water. I got tap water from the city, which does have fluoride.
Yeah.
Or I look over at my
Air conditioning.
noisy window machine, and it just starts dripping. That seems refreshing. Dude, also, it would take like 15 minutes to get your glass half full.
Well, you just kind of leave it sit there.
Yeah, but that's annoying. Now your water's all messy.
One person says, technically you can, but this water is full of dust, mold, and fungus. No chemicals in the water, but it is safe as drinking stagnant water in the streets.
So not a good idea.
No.
Drinking stagnant water in the streets. Not even like in a stream. Like, no, go find a puddle on the road.
We respect the faith people have in God, but it's essential to inform them. The water they believe to be Sharon Armit is actually just water from the AC. The real Sharon Armit would contain ingredients like tulsi and rose petals.
How do you know what his feet water would have? Who are you to say what God's feet water is?
Drinking air conditioning condensation may seem harmless, but experts warn the AC units harbors all sorts of bacteria and fungi that can cause serious health problems. While some praise the unwavering faith of the devotees...
Oh my God, there's people that deny? They're like, no, this is blessed foot water.
Others criticize them for being so gullible.
No!
Upon learning the truth, many of the devotees waiting to try were ultimately disappointed and blamed the people for failing to explain the miracle to them.
Wait, what do you mean explaining the miracle?
They ultimately blamed the temple for failing to explain the miracle to them.
So they're mad that
They're mad at the temple people
for not telling them about the feet water.
Yeah.
Like that it is that it's just air conditioning? Is that what they're mad about? Or are they just mad that like, why didn't you tell us about this foot water earlier?
We came here with deep faith, and now this breaks our hearts. The temple must prevent people from consuming this water, believing it to be divine. So the temple is saying it's holy.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you have to grow above blind faith.
The temple's like, no, it is holy.
You can believe in whatever you want, and you can have faith that it's there.
That sounds like... Okay, I know exactly how this happened, right? They're walking with their priest or whatever it is. I don't know what they're called. I know. Blame me for not knowing every religious person's storyteller.
No, I was saying that's probably how the instance went down. It's dripping.
Oh, no. They're walking, right? He's walking with somebody whose faith is shaking, right? And he's like, come with me, my son. And they're walking down this hallway. And as he's talking about this beautiful divine temple and why would this be here? And all of a sudden, drip. Drip. Your statue's leaking. Drip. Drip. Oh, no. That's not leaking. That's divine holy water. It is. If you drink it, your pain will go away.
I charge you $20 to enter the temple.
Like,
it had to be a money.
Oh, money thing?
Yeah.
Do you think it was like some kind of like a road vendor who had his own little like chunk of house and he just tried to convert it into a fake temple? Charge people 10 cents to come see or some shit?
Parking lot for the real temple.
Right? He was like bamboozling everyone. No, it is divine foot water, which I wouldn't even drink that to begin with. You know what I mean? Like if you told me this is foot water, I'm not drinking foot water.
Some people drink blood that they think is divine.
That's dumb. Yeah, that's even more dumb.
All right, don't go too far into it, but like communion is supposed to be cannibalism.
No, it's symbolism.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Was it originally?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. But still, even that, like, Dude, I get it, but at least that's just wine and a flat cracker. Okay? You get a little sip of wine and a flat cracker. You can live through that. Foot water? If I had to go up and like the priest dipped his freaking nasty, grown out brown toes into some water and they're like, now sip this bowl, son. No.
I was just thinking about something here. When you go to you went to Catholic church too, and do you remember at the very end of the line, at the end of the communion line, the priest would look at whoever was the very last person drinking the wine and go,
like,
just drink it all.
Right, finish it.
Finish it.
Dude, it's your job to finish it. Like, do you think there's the same people at the end of the line? Like they wanted to be at the end?
Probably. That's kind of where I'm getting at, though. When I was, like, watching that last person, I'm like, man, that's a lucky motherfucker gets to finish everything at the very end. And then my mind goes to you, dude. The reason that I get so mad at you when you drink shit is because you don't finish a drink.
Yeah.
And it's not that you don't finish a drink. It's all backwash.
Yeah.
You're drinking so much backwash.
Yes. So, dude,
and
you know
all
what?
eyes are on you. Every single eye. Make sure you fucking bottoms up. Finish that.
It's kind of, dude, that's a good point. You better drink our fucking spit, you bitch. You gulp all that. Dude.
But yes, I could probably see the same person being at the end of the Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting. So, dude, I would always say no to the wine because people would drink it and then they go, and that was it.
You forgot the quarter turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Quarter turn. You're sanitary now. No, it's not. This is how people get herpes.
At least with the wafers, they give you your own individual thing.
Right. Or they'll just place it on your tongue even, You don't even have to touch it.
I used to actually go to a Methodist church when I was talking to somebody else, and they had communion like once every 6 months or something like that. But they had little individual cups of wine and little individual pieces of bread.
You mean grape juice?
Yeah.
I've been to some that use grape juice, and I've been disappointed.
Yeah.
It hurt my feelings. They're like, here's your wine. I'm like, what? Oh, it's grape juice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's why I'm diabetic.
Dude, the worst church I ever went to, it was in a fire hall, which already is like, what the fuck? Right? It wasn't really a church. They had it in a fire hall. It had, I went with like, was in it, and a couple other, like, couple people that went to our school, right? And I went there, and at first it was like this little fire hall. They're kind of talking. All the kids, we all had to go to the Bible study, which was like a closet just big enough for a table. And so we all sit around it. And I just remember at one point they all start speaking in tongues. Everybody in church, which anyone who doesn't know what tongues is a made up language between you and your God. That's it. No one else is supposed to understand it besides your God. So there's a bunch of people just making random noises and yeah, it's terrible, right? It's crazy. I'm sitting there like,
what's going on?
I was scared. I didn't want to ever go back. I felt like I got cursed.
All right. So while a curse may last, it might not last as much as our last story here. FDA reports details MRI accident caused by a sex toy.
Okay.
What do you think happened?
Someone sat on a metal dodo or shaped like a sphere.
God, you are so close. Recent adverse event reported filed by the USDA details its accident, MRI accident involving a sex toy in a patient. According to the report, it happened on April 7th. The patient involved in the accident was screened for metal prior to undergoing her MRI.
I knew it.
And did not disclose the presence of a butt plug.
Oh my God.
It clicked. He saw it in his eyes.
Why wouldn't you tell them?
The patient went into the MRI and completed her scan. However, the exam went awry when the tech went to retrieve the patient. She went in for an MRI, and when the MRI was over, the tech was pulling the table out, and the patient started to scream. The patient stated that she felt nauseous, was in pain, and felt like she was going to pass out. The report did not disclose whether the patient sustained injuries, but it did indicate that the staff called an ambulance and was being transported to a nearby hospital.
Ugh. But no injuries? Yeah. Yeah, bullshit. So that woman's anus got ripped. Dude, it went... Ding! First off, why are you wearing a butt plug out? Okay, well, that's on you. First off, butt plugs belong to a home. I'm getting tired of everyone walking around with these butt plugs that have like a reverse light for you. No one cares. That's not cool, okay? No one's sitting there like, oh, yeah. All you're doing is getting the creeps who want to sniff it. Is that really what you want? Do you really want those gross men who just want to sniff your fucking metal piece of ass? No. And then you wear it to the doctors? Where you know a big man, like, dude, they ask you, hey, do you have any metal? You're walking around. Your butthole's so big at this point, you forget the fuckers in there. Oh, no, I don't think so.
So to be fair.
No, there is no to be fair.
The reason that she had it in and said no, that she didn't have any metal, is because the silicone was advertised as 100% silicone-based.
No.
Butt plug.
Why would you wear a butt plug to an MRI? No. There's no excuse. I don't care if you want to say it's silicone. Dude, pop that sucker out. You can go a day without something in your asshole. It's okay. Like, literally, because you couldn't go a day with something...
now you're fucked.
Yeah. Like, literally, because you didn't want to...
Insides are tore out.
You didn't want to go a day without something in your ass, and now it might kill you. Now it might kill you. You couldn't even pop it out in your car and go plop it back in. Like, what's the fetish here? Are you scared farts are going to leak out?
Getting away with it, maybe?
You didn't, though. You didn't get away with it. You're going to die because you wanted to wear a butt plug. People. Oh, my God.
Do you want to go into some comments?
Yes, please.
One says, another anal railgun.
Oh, my God.
The patient has not returned any of our calls yet and tried to follow up to see how she was doing. I'm sure she'd like to put all of this behind her.
I see what he did there.
I learned the importance of the term flared base.
It either went towards her spine, or even worse, she was on her back and it went towards her stomach.
Well, there's the photo.
That's way up there.
That's way up there.
That's way up there. That moved it too far up.
Damn.
No metal, huh?
I wonder if the MRI was in the hospital unless it ends up in the opulence button. Who wears a butt plug to an MRI?
Thank you. That's what I said. Yes. Like, that should be number one. Just plop it out, dude. It's okay. You can go an hour or two without it in your ass. It's fine.
Oh. Avoid metal toys, y'all. I think the biblical commentary about each generation growing wiser but weaker has been proved wrong. If you're wiser and weaker, we're on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts, The Lunch Table PBJ. That's probably how you're listening to us right now.
So if you are,
go ahead and do it.
Nice.
You know the rest?
No, we're also on Apple, Anchor, Spotify.
That is exactly what I just said.
No, it's not.
I get it. It's like the dishes. You do a bad job, so nobody asks you to do it again.
That's not true.
We're on YouTube and Rumble at The Lunch Table PBJ. That might be how you're watching us right now, so if you are,
go ahead and doing that.
That's fine. It's my thing to begin with. It's my dirty dish. My dirty dish!
My dirty dishes!
We're on Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ or X.
God
That's how you
damn
can
it,
really stay up
Sharon.
to date with everything that we're doing, as well as take
Damn
care of
it,
our polls.
Sharon. I love it when you take care of our polls. Damn it.
That's a story for another time. And it's not even the Sharon that we like.
It's not even the Sharon that everyone knows.
We're on Facebook at the Lunch Table PBJ, as well as our fan page, The Munchies. That's how you can really stay up to date with everything that we're doing, as well as tell us how we're doing, or tell us if you've worn a butt plug to an MRI.
Or
I'd probably bet if you're alive, you haven't.
you probably haven't. I'm assuming 90% of people haven't. Like most people are respectful enough to pop that out. I know when I go and get my MRI, I pop my butt plug out. I don't wear mine in there.
You got like a, what is it, a Prince Albert?
You just, like every time you take it off, you go.
I'm just gonna say that it's just hanging it.
Dude, could you imagine if it was heavy enough? If you would go and sit on your toilet, you might crack it.
We're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts at the Lunch Table PBJ. CJ takes care of those. He does a wonderful job. If you like what he is doing, you can like, share, subscribe, enable notifications, and tell us just generally that you enjoyed what you were seeing.
Yes, let us know. Usually I respond.
You do.
Usually.
You are like Popeye's chicken media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know if that's good or
You're
not.
going to take a whack at somebody if they take a whack at you.
Well, sometimes, yeah. But if they're good, I will give them props.
Yeah.
Some of them, man, I'm just like, dude, great comment. It's burning both of us, but I'm like, that's hilarious.
Lastly, we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. If you want to be one of those people that gives a little bit extra, that's the way to do it.
I love it when you do it. We need extra so we can buy a new lava lamp. We broke ours. You don't lava no more.
Kinda.
You don't lava no more.
Kinda.
In mountains.
Is that it?
In mountains.
Is that under warranty?
I don't know. I don't know.
I never draw attention to this, but do you like my draw?
Yes, I do.
Figure the recent chicken or egg shortage. It kind of.
Yeah, you stole it looks like you stole a rotisserie chicken and the guy dressed up in a chicken costume giving out coupons got mad.
It's the Family Guy thing.
Yeah.
The chicken. CJ, take us home.
Drew, thank you for being you. It's always fun having you. We do miss our little audience member, but she's off recording her own videos today. Talking about that. If you know anybody who would be interested in maybe being a weatherman or even doing sports, send them this information. Because we need some.
Send us an application. It probably won't be hard.
We'll take anyone at this point. Drew,
Yeah.
any advice for the people?
Make sure you get your news from reputable sources like us.
Always take your sex toys out before going to an MRI. Or any doctor's
out in
appointment. Yeah. Yeah, sex toys are not for public.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
They're fun. They're
Yeah,
they're
you're
a
allowed to
private
have
thing.
them. Yeah, they're a private thing.
Yeah.
Cool. You gotta
Stick
light
them
up.
in a drawer.
You gotta light up a little butt plug. No one cares. Keep it at home. Peace.
So yeah.
Breaking news. Sportsman and weatherman found tied together in a trunk.